Linear regression. This tool will help you understand linear regression. Linear regression is a technique we use to find a relationship between two things, and then use that relationship to make a prediction. For example, let's say we want to find out if there's a relationship between the amount of time a student studies for a test and the grade they get on that test. We can use linear regression to find out if there is a relationship between these two things, and if there is, we can use that relationship to predict a grade a student will get based on how much they study. There's another example. Let's say you want to predict how much money you will make based on how many hours you work. To do this, you would collect data and then use linear regression to find a line that best fits that data. Once you have this line, you can use it to predict how much money you will make for any amount of hours you work. This tool will help you understand how linear regression works. Let's explore it. Here is the data for the variables x and y. The line assumed to represent this data can be expressed in this format, as y prime equals a plus bx, or y prime equals a0 plus a1x. The loss, which will appear here, is the mean square error between the input y values and the predicted y, or y prime values. Let's initialize the regression algorithm. So this graph shows the input data as a scatter plot, with these blue dots in the xy plane. This orange line here shows the initial or reset version of the regression line representing the data. Obviously, this line is imprecise, and we need to run an algorithm that can iteratively fit the line to the data as closely as possible. This is exactly what happens when we press the start button. So let's try it. We can start, stop, restart, and stop it again to observe the regression line and its parameters. Note the line parameters and the loss. As the line converges to the best fit scenario, the loss decreases to its minimum value. Let's run start again until the loss settles down. We can stop now. And so this is the final equation of the line that fits the input data. We can also modify the data or use a different data set altogether. For example, let's remove the last data element from both x and y and see what happens. So I'll remove the last data set from x and the last data set from y. Now we initialize it again and click start. So now we can see we get the new line with the new equation parameters that best fit the new input data. I hope using this tool will help you understand how linear regression works. Please feel free to modify the provided example data or use your own and explore the various aspects of linear regression.